it. No, you know what? I got to go Randy Orton, but you know what? Let me say this. I'm gonna say Randy Orton on this because you have to put Randy Orton at the big. You have to put him over at the biggest pay-per-view. You're pushing this guy to the moon. It all culminates right now at WrestleMania, right? I think. All right. So Randy Orton's got to win. If he wins, this match does not go on last. If Randy Orton wins the WWE title match, I'm going to say that this match does not go last on the show. I'm going to say that The Undertaker or Shawn Michaels takes the final spot. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. So I don't know. I can't see it, man. I cannot see the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania. Randy Orton standing there with pyro exploding. They don't want pyro exploding. That's not what you want. You don't want pyro exploding as a heel champion wins. I mean, that's not.
Sure it is. It's the legend killer.
When have you ever seen pyro when a heel champion wins? When a heel champion wins and the pay-per-view goes off the air, you don't see pyro explode. It's a big celebration. It's a huge celebration. WrestleMania is over, 25th anniversary, major celebration, and there you have the biggest heel in WWE, Randy Orton, in the middle of the ring with the title. I can't see it. I can't see
That's
it.
how I would like to see WrestleMania end.
I'd hate it. I would absolutely hate it.
I would love it. You know why? Because then Monday comes around and you get Randy Orton start off right on Raw, talking his flap about promising he was going to win the title, and the show ended that way. Yeah, it's more suspense, in my opinion. I mean, granted, if they don't do it, and let's say, Orton's going to win regardless if it's at the end of the show or in the beginning of the show. It don't matter. He's going to win. Period.
Because they're pushing this guy to the moon. I just don't see a way that he can't win that match. I mean, they've done so much with him over the past few months. He is the top guy on Raw right now, the top heel guy on Raw right now. So I can't believe you almost had me putting Triple H over Randy Orton just due to the main event. I can't put Triple H over Randy Orton, man. I don't know. Anything's possible, but I got to go Randy Orton. So that's my pick. But, like I said, if Randy Orton wins, that is not the main event of WrestleMania. And if it is, I'll hate the ending, man. I'll hate the ending. And if it is, when you guys are watching WrestleMania this Sunday night, and if you see the main event of Triple H versus Randy Orton, think about Ryan Clark. And if that is the main event, Triple H goes over at WrestleMania. If it's not the main event, Randy Orton goes over in that match. That's my feeling on it. So think about old Ryan Clark during WrestleMania 25, during the main event this Sunday night, and we'll see. We'll be here to talk about it, man. And I'll tell you what, I know, man. If that's the main event, and they put Randy Orton over, and the show goes off the air with pyro and Randy Orton posing, I am going to take so much crap here next week on W. So I'm praying, man. I am praying because I don't want to hear it from you, and I don't want to hear it from the people in the chat, and I don't want to hear it from the people that don't visit the chat and listen live. I just don't want to hear it next week. But I'm not going to be wrong anyway, so I got nothing to worry about, you know? All right. All right, next match, Jose, we got a world title match, Edge versus John Cena versus The Big Show.
It's interesting. Now that The Big Show kind of won his match on Raw, I unfortunately would have to guess that Cena would take the title, but I'm going to go on a limb and just say The Big Show is going to win, even though he pinned Cena on Monday. But I think reality is Cena's going to unfortunately win. But I'm hoping Big Show wins.
You're hoping Big Show wins? Get out of here! Why?
Yeah, why not?
What would Big Show do? What would Big Show is world heavyweight champion? Come on!
He hasn't been a champion in God knows how long. He's a big guy. He's guy.
All right, was
dropped you in 2 seconds with a punch in the face.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this: the answer. Well, you know what else? If John Cena wins the world title here, he goes over to SmackDown, right? He'd be a SmackDown guy because that's where that title is stationed. So I wouldn't rule it out, but I mean, when you've got SmackDown ratings coming in at 1.9, 2.0, hey, the cure to draw a bigger rating. Let's make the Big Show world champion, right? That's ratings, baby. That's ratings.
Hey,
I don't see it, man.
Big Show comes on, he's hooking up with Vicky, you know what I mean? The whole angle kind of intertwined, and, I can see that because it's still suspense. It still gives Cena an opportunity to work programs with Show during the summer or whomever. Then again, if Edge doesn't go away for a while and take his little rest and find his smile, then, it wouldn't surprise that Edge retains it. But I don't really think that's the far-fetched.
Edge is going to take some time off. Edge has got some nagging injuries. He's expected to go away. They can always pull the swerve, keep him around until Backlash. I mean, that's only 4 weeks after WrestleMania. But I'm about 99% sure on this one that John Cena is going to walk out as World Heavyweight Champion. Be interesting because we'd have John Cena as World Champion, Randy Orton as WWE Champion. Two young guys, two of your youngest guys, your youngest, most popular, or most hated superstars in WWE right now. It's John Cena and Randy Orton, your two young guns, you know what I mean? The guys that are going to be there for a while that are holding your titles. So that's very possible. John Cena, I'm going to say John Cena. You say Big Show, but likely John Cena.
John Cena would be my second one. But just because you said John Cena, I'll say Big Show. Gotcha. All right, The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. I don't even think we need to talk about this one. We both agree that Taker's streak continues on. As far as the match is concerned, I expect excellent work, which is why this could very well main event, because these two guys, you've got Michaels at Mania, you've got The Undertaker at WrestleMania. You know the two guys are going to go out there and tear the freaking house down. You know what I mean? I completely agree with you. I can see the 1, 2, and 2.5 counts. No, he got him. No, he didn't. He got it. Yeah, the whole storyline suspense in the actual match.
Chris Jericho against the legends Roddy Piper, Ricky Steamboat, and Jimmy Snuka. Ric Flair is going to be in the corner at ringside. Mickey Rourke is going to be sitting at ringside. I don't know if I have a winner for this one. I think a lot of outside interference. I expect Mickey Rourke to come in, probably deliver, original plans, and I think they're still going to go with this. Mickey Rourke will get involved some way, probably delivering maybe a knockout punch, and then, I don't know, maybe all three legends pin Jericho. Everybody pins Jericho, or one of them pins Jericho.
Isn't it an elimination match now or something like that? Isn't it, one guy comes out and gets eliminated, the next guy comes out?
Jericho has to beat all three legends in order to win the match.
That's what it was.
And all three legends only need to pin him once in order for them to win the match. So, I don't know. I guess I think it's going to come down to Mickey Rourke getting involved at the end. Jericho, I don't expect Jericho to go over here. I think this is more
gimmick.
Gimmick. I was going to say comedy, but gimmick makes a lot more sense. More of a gimmick match. So that's that. I don't really have a prediction for that. I say the legends. The legends.
I agree.
Extreme Rules match. Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. Extreme Rules, Hardy versus Hardy. You guys know that they're going to go out there, tear the freaking house down, just like The Undertaker and Michaels. And Extreme Rules, you've got tables, ladders, chairs, garbage cans, lids, you've got those two guys in there. It's WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania. Everybody's going to go out there and work their ass off, you know what I mean? So as far as a prediction, I'd say you have to put Jeff Hardy over just because he's the bigger star of the Hardy Boys, you know what I mean? And I think I think you put him over at WrestleMania. I don't think Matt Hardy just, he doesn't do it for me, man. Maybe it's something with the mic work. It's not the in-ring work. It's for sure not the in-ring work because he's awesome in-ring. But it's the mic skills, and as soon as they put a mic on him, it's brutal. He's brutal, isn't he, to listen to, Matt Hardy on a mic?
Here's the storyline with those two. If this continues, then I can see Matt Hardy winning. But if it doesn't continue and they both kind of go their separate ways, then I'll see Jeff Hardy. But at the end of the day, the reality, I do, if there's a choice, Jose, either those two, my pick will be Jeff Hardy only because exactly what you said. He's over. It's the biggest event of the year. And, if he does end up going back to Raw, then it just only builds up more esteem for him.
What do you think about maybe a TLC match at Backlash to continue the feud? Because you've got an Extreme Rules match, but if you're doing Hardy versus Hardy, you've got to have a TLC. I would say that's where they go with that. I would say that no matter who wins at WrestleMania, I would say at Backlash you see a rematch, and I'd expect it to be a gimmick match with tables, ladders, chairs, something of that nature.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me.
Speaking of ladders, we've got the Money in the Bank ladder match. Winner gets a shot at a world title, ECW, WWE, or world title, here within the next year after WrestleMania. They have a year to cash it in. We've got CM Punk, Kane, Mark Henry, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Kofi Kingston, Christian, and Finlay. Who's your pick? Christian, right?
I'm changing it.
Are you?
I'm actually changing. I'm not saying Christian, and the reason why is I did about a half-hour research on all the